In the full resharpening process, you're aiming for two main things: polished edges and removing burrs. First, you remove material with coarse abrasives. This reshapes the edge, forms burrs at the apex, and creates scratching along the edges. Then, you want to refine and polish the edge by progressively working through finer grits. This smooths out the bevel and removes most of the burrs. After you've achieved the polished edge and refined most of the burrs, it's time to strop the edge. This removes any final burrs remaining and leaves you with a crisp, clean apex, free of roughness and ready to cut. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Elan Wenzel, owner of Element Knife Company. We are a full-service knife and kitchenware shop located in Denver, Colorado, offering a range of sharpening and repair services. We happily work on single and double bevel knives, including stainless steel, carbon steel, and ceramic blades. We are set up to repair broken tips, chipped blades. We offer thinning, bolster grinding, reprofiling, re-etching, and handle replacements. Our sharpening processes can range from 6 to 12 steps depending on if it's machine or stone sharpening or how much the knife's edge needs. Our sharpening class covers everything you need to know, and we supply everything for you. We discuss in depth the two most important fundamentals of sharpening, which are pressure and angles, and understanding the relationship between the sharpening stone and the knife. What is a burr? A burr is a bit of metal that hangs on past the edge, just outside the peak of the apex. It forms when you are grinding the edges in the resharpening process, and it is not fully ground right up to the point of the apex. It's really a burr of metal that is literally a few microns in size, and they tend to flex away from the abrasive. Once you start using a knife's edge in the cooking process, banging against the board, scraping food product across the board, cutting hard or frozen food, or cutting on very, very hard cutting boards, the apex can become deformed. This is where a honing steel can come into play. A few gentle passes with medium firm pressure will repair the apex, and your knife will behave as though it's been sharpened. But eventually the edge becomes too deformed or chipped, and then it's time to have your knife resharpened. A dull knife is frustrating and dangerous. Because the knife is dull, it's going to require you to press harder, and because the edge is not sharp, it's not going to bite into the food product. If it slips off of the food, it could go right into your hand, and because you're using more pressure, it could leave you with a cut that is more severe and takes longer to heal. Furthermore, you're not cutting your food, rather you're smashing it. A sharp knife will certainly perform at a much higher level, resulting in cleaner and more precise cuts, faster prep time, and an overall more joyful experience in your kitchen. Cooking should be fun, not a chore.